This morning. For now, though, it is 30 minutes past 11. Olympic gold medalist and chair of Sport England, Chris Boardman, is pedalling the length and breadth of Britain at the moment. Manchester to Paris, 550 miles, and he'll be going past Hampton Court Palace tomorrow, stopping off in Newhaven on Sunday. It's an 8-day challenge to raise awareness about the impact of climate change on community sports and grassroots sports as well. I caught up with Chris early on today.
Well, it's a very useful tool, cycling, in many different ways, and to solve many different problems or even crises. So Sport England launched its environmental strategy a few months ago, together with £45 million of funding and a requirement for anybody who's receiving public money from us by 2027 to have an environmental strategy and viable action plan. So we need to sort of make people aware of that and to get people on board. They're already enthusiastic. The Olympics is in Paris. Paris is an incredibly sustainable city. There's now more bike journeys in Paris than there are cars. The Olympics is there, obviously. It's where the Paris Accord was signed. So we thought, what a great way to pull all this together and ride there in the most ecologically friendly way possible, which is what we've done.
You do this to raise awareness of the impact of climate change on sports in England. What kind of evidence is there, though, that people's lives, their interest in sport, is being impacted by climate change?
Well, we all are. And it's insidious. So we see a little piece on the news where there's a spike in temperature or there's flooding, and those events are just becoming more and more frequent. And sport is wrapped up in that. So we're losing 120,000 grassroots football games every year due to flooding. Cricket is losing 2 months a year due to flooding on average. That's 5,000 local clubs. So all of these things, what you do on a Thursday night with the kids and suddenly it's cancelled and then it's cancelled again, it's really affecting people's ability to get active. And I'm sitting here in the blazing sunshine now, having had biblical rain on day one, and we're going to see temperatures above the average today. So we're experiencing climate change real time.
Look, you're undertaking this journey to raise awareness. Some journey it is, starting off in the north of England, heading over to Paris. Talk us through your itinerary. Well,
day one was, incredibly wet. We went over the peaks, through the Peak District, where we visited a project being run by the British Mountaineering Council, where they're planting moss and reclaiming peat bogs. So a sporting organisation has got together 700 hours of volunteers, replanted a peat bog, and it's worked. Because a big part of what we're doing is to also give people a reason to hope that this is doable. It's not overwhelming. To put a spotlight on projects that are doing incredible work and give people a way to join in as well. So that particular one, within 20 years, peat bogs that have been just stripped of vegetation since the Industrial Revolution are now back to life, and they're holding water and preventing flooding. And further down the chain, Thames Water is seeing drastically reduced costs for treating water because there's less stuff in it. So people just aren't aware of those things or how to help, and that's what we're doing on a day-to-day basis.
And Chris, just on a personal note, after such a distinguished career in the world of cycling, Olympic gold medalist and countless other titles as well, what does the sport still mean to you after all these years?
The beauty of the bicycle is it's different things to different people and the same person at different points in your life. So it's your first way to explore as a kid. And then in my case, then it's how you met girls. And then it became, this is what I do with my friends and my sport and my job. And now I went through all of that. And now it is a way for me to go and explore, a way for me to just get a bit of exercise. And that's the beauty of it, really. I can use it to get to the shops or climb the Alps or anything in between. And because it's zero carbon, it's a massive part of the solution to decarbonisation.
Well, that's Olympic gold medalist and chair of Sport England, Chris Boardman, discussing his Pedal for Paris challenge. And you can see Chris now part of the world this weekend. He'll be pedalling past Hampton Court Palace some point tomorrow and stopping off in Newhaven on Sunday. It is 17 minutes past 11. Let's bring you some reaction now to this major IT outage that's affecting computer systems, not just here in Britain, but globally as well. We're told the likes of